Good evening, everyone. Didn't think there'd be a video today? Shame on you. Of course there was going to be one today. But I will make this short and sweet because, frankly, if I don't get this out before midnight, my streak ends. And I'm not really happy about that. So we're gonna make peace with it. However, I did just put out 5 videos in the course of 3 days. So there's also that. Anyway, the title doesn't leave a whole lot to the imagination, huh? New heroes and Ascended Idunn. So it's Blazing Blade. Or Binding Blade. Binding Blade. That's the one. It's Idunn! Hey, because we don't have enough OP Idunn forms yet, evidently. Ascended Idunn is here, clearly. There's going to be some other new heroes from Binding. So let's take a look. I don't actually know who all is involved yet. Let's see. Dude, Elite tracks hit different. Just saying. Hugh is here.
The name's Hugh.
Voiced by Matthew David Rudd. Okay, speed defense ideal, rouse, attack speed 4.
We won't meet again.
Which I think that rouse skill is only on Ascended Legyard currently. Who else we got? Oh, okay. Yeah, familiar.
There is still so much I'd like to learn about dragons.
Niime. Why do I feel like that name is familiar? Someone. Oh. Attack Resonance. We love that. Colorless Tome. Okay. I feel like someone made a comment about her in a video recently. Someone was talking about her. I don't know who it was. Cath. Green Dagger. Probably 4-star. Assuming. Yeah. That's a 4-star. Yee. Fast though. Looks like she's fast. New Ascended hero. Cool. We love that. What we got? Idunn. I literally. Are you guys paying attention to the first part?
If a heart has grown inside of me.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right, I'm here for it. Wily fighter. Interesting. We're gonna come back and look at that. That is
No longer alone.
Isn't that what's on her spring sprite? Am I tripping? Am I Ooh, hello. Am I tripping? Oh, Letizia. It's getting real. So we do have somebody from every color. It's Blue Idunn. I think she's only ever been red before. So that's cool. Ascended Floret. If you guys are new, or if you've been living under a rock, Ascended Florets are only good for the first time you summon a hero who is Ascended. So it doesn't matter how many Ascended Idunns you get, or Legyarns, or Fjorms, or Joshuas. The first one you get in a little Ascended Floret. That is it. So you can't get more than one per character, basically. Let's go back and take a look. I am so curious about that. I genuinely am. All right, so Hugh here is a red tome infantry. Lots of tomes this time around. And by that I mean 2. All right, unique weapon. Cool. Rouse attack speed 4. Speed defense ideal 4. So we know what the ideal skills do. This is just the speed defense variant. Cell spell tome. Speed plus 3. If HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants a bonus to attack speed defense res during combat based on the number of times unit has been enhanced using dragon flowers. Alright, so one of those. One of those. Alright. I think there's like one, maybe two that I can think of. I think Farina is one who uses a similar setup to this with the dragon flower stuff. I feel like there's another one too, but I can't remember who it is. 5 or more times grants +7. 4 times grants +6. 3 times +5. 2 or fewer is 4. So really, that's not a lot of dragon flowers for a generally like pretty decent buff. And they're not visible buffs either. They're during combat, so that's kind of cool. Also, at start of combat, if HP is greater than or equal to 25%, and unit has been enhanced using dragon flowers 3 or more times, grants further bonus to all stats during combat equal to current bonus on each of unit's current stat. Wow. Okay. So basically go for 3. You get the extra stat bump, and then you also get the extra bonus bump. So go for 3, I guess, if that's what you're rolling with. So that's Hugh. Interesting, very interesting. Niime. Oop. I think I said that right. I'm hoping I said her name right. I would feel very bad if I got Milady's name wrong. Colorless infantry tome. So not a full kit, but a good kit. Looks like we have an inheritable tome. Takra's Menace. Takra's Solo 4. And Iceberg. So slightly underwhelming special, but literally everything else is just god tier. If unit is not adjacent to an ally, inflicts penalty on foes' attack res during combat equal to 5 plus any current penalty on each of those stats. Wow. Okay. I see what you did there, IS. I see what you did there. So yeah, her kit works very nicely with her. Everything you need and more right here. Be interested to see who that tome could maybe work on. If you're the inheriting type. We got Cath, who is our new 4-star normie hero. She's a green infantry dagger. And we have attack res bond 3, speed res link 3, reposition, armor pin dagger plus. Effective against armors. Disables units and foes' skills that change attack priority. Interesting. Okay. So we've seen daggers similar to this in the past. I think there is a dragon effective one, and I think there is a cavalry effective one. And I think they were both on the Hoshiden Festival banner. And I think, don't roast me in comments if I'm wrong, but I think that Xander has the cavalry one. And I think Elincia has the dragon one. So it looks like we're getting an armor version of that. They may do other things too. But I know that they are used to kind of help counteract hardy bearing. So I feel like they do something similar or exactly this. But either way, that's cool that this is in the normal pool. Clearly, Intelligent Systems went out of their way to make, armors more meta-defining. Again, what with save skills and such. Not to mention all the new armor B skills that we're getting. And including one that we're about to see, I think. Clearly they made a meta to make stuff to counter it. That is meta manipulation or meta balancing, however you choose to see it. I guess that's up to you. Who else we got? Of course, the namesake. So all are purple. I'm going to go on record saying all are purple here. But I'm almost confident that she has the little flower crown in her spring alt. And they aren't all purple. I'm going to keep my eye out. So she is a blue armor dragon. Stacked to the brim over here. Sturdy stance, bonfire, DR near save. Wily fighter. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% and foe initiates combat, neutralizes bonuses from skills like Fortify, Res, Rally, etc. On foe during combat and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up. There you go. Short, simple, sweet. I guess, for lack of better phrasing, and now my phone is dying, so I will plug that in, I guess, even though it's too late now. Do Dragon Stone. Accelerates special trigger. Effective against armored foes. Neutralizes effective against armored bonuses. Okay, this all sounds very familiar so far. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts -5 on all stats on foe during combat. So clearly, good to be a save unit, right? Makes sense. Neutralizes penalty on unit during combat. Love that. And foe cannot make follow-up. And also adaptive damage. And Jenna's phone is really loud in the other room. She said sorry, for what it's worth. So basically, we're neutralizing opponents' bonuses. We're neutralizing our penalties. We have adaptive damage. Foe can't make a follow-up attack. We make a guaranteed follow-up attack. And if we're within so many spaces of an ally, we're inflicting -5 on all stats to foe. And also, we have, armor effective stuff neutralized. We're also effective against armored foes. So really, if you look at this Ascended Idunn, you're basically looking at someone who can take on other save tanks, I think, is the concept that we're going with here. While also maybe being a save tank herself. Armors all feel the same these days, man. I don't really know what the deal is. But we did just have a new armor skill on, Valentine's Lucina for speedy armors, and now we have one for, obviously, not so speedy armors with a guaranteed follow-up and stuff like that. So, overall, seems like a pretty decent kit. I think you'd be hard-pressed to not be impressed by that. So these are all purple. Okay, there you go. But are they all purple elsewhere? For that is the question. Luckily, I have just the answer. I am simply going to search and find where that lies. So maybe she has a hat on? I don't remember. Frankly, I don't care. I have immediately lost interest and I don't care anymore. Maybe the sprite just looks familiar and I'm getting tripped up by the crowns. Either way, Ascended Idunn looks really good. I'm not necessarily surprised to see her here. What I am loving is this. Waiting for Letizia later this year. Who's this old so-and-so back here? Who's this little bag of bones, huh? Did we get a little glimpse? No. Okay. So we just straight up see him back here. So I'm assuming this is our GHB. I don't know who this is. But if you do, let me know. Because that's definitely not like a normal enemy sprite, obviously. This is who our GHB is. I don't know who it is. Someone with Binding Blade knowledge, comments, sound off now, and let us know. But that is definitely who our GHB is. Actually, did we get a little notice? Did we get a notice? Is there a notice? I don't think that there is. Usually that's just like a Tempest trial thing. Oh no, we did. Gonzalez. Okay, there you go. Kindly Bandit. It's late. I'm tired, you know. I just did a whole stream thing. It's Wednesday. I didn't eat a lot today. Kind of dehydrated. I have a lot of excuses, but I won't share them with you now. This is basically everything you need to know. So I think overall it's a good banner. I don't think it's a must summon, especially with all of the other banners coming up still, or the ones that are even still going on. I think Idunn is a very, very strong option. I think Niime, her, the Hermit, as they called her in the trailer, I think she is maybe worth your time. Everybody else, feel like I'm summon, you know. I will always preach favorites over meta, but I think in terms of general account boosting, if you want the Floret, try and get an Idunn. But there's a lot of other banners. They're probably more worth your time right now. So that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. I don't really care either way. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if you're going to summon or if you're going to skip down below. Little precursor. Well, actually, I'll save that for a different video. You don't need to know what's going on. That's another video time. So you'll have to subscribe and come back to find out what I was going to tell you, and it's very important for March banners. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, come back for more, and until then, I will catch you next time.